Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I am Crypto Maximalist. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Before we begin, I want to let you know that I've partnered this month with BTCC, absolutely incredible exchange who are currently offering a 10% deposit bonus on any size deposit, which is absolutely insane. That means you could deposit 10k on the platform and get a 1k bonus for doing absolutely nothing, not to mention all their other great features and bonuses including copy trading, etc. So make sure to go down in the description and get signed up with them, along with all of our other great partnerships which are all offering great rewards for signing up and trading, including MEXC, XRocket and many more. Alright then, just taking a quick look at Verasity then on the daily time frame for another daily update today on the channel. As we can see, Verasity has been having some pretty volatile times recently compared to the most of the crypto space. If you look here, you can see Verasity pretty clearly coming back into a nice bullish market structure after such a long period of being just trickling to the downside in this channel. You can see quite clearly here we were heading down this channel for a good while, started coming into this descending wedge type pattern, getting some pretty significant thrusts to the downside. But obviously ever since we came down and tapped this key level back here, which happened to be this previous structure after sweeping liquidity below that bear market range low that we've been under, you can see here Verasity has been breaking through resistances very nicely, broken through the first resistance of the descending wedge, running up to the overall channel resistance, and then breaking through that, having a really nice run from under 1/5 of a cent here all the way up to around almost 1/2 a cent. A very, very nice move around what we're looking at, 5x, 4x off the lows. Pretty nice price action if you are buying down here. Obviously I've been averaging into this for many years now, so averaging down into these prices down here was really nice. And you can see here now, obviously we bounced back up, we come up to this significant level, which was this previous range we were in here. As you can see, obviously came up, we came back down to the range low, we broke through this, and then when we broke back inside of the bear market range, we came up to this key level here, which was that 1/4 of a cent area, and then absolutely dumped to the downside. Looked like a lot of manipulation, if I'm being completely honest. A very big liquidation cascade, probably a lot of people selling huge amounts of Verasity here to liquidate people on the way down. Massive sweep all the way down below the bear market range low again here. As you can see, ridiculously huge sweep all the way to the downside. We came back up inside the bear market range low though, holding it as support, and then yesterday a little bit of a push to the upside, but more weird manipulation looking like candles, if I'm being completely honest. Again, you can quite clearly see here that we have been looking a little bit volatile in both directions with these massive weird candles out of nowhere. So obviously there could be some shenanigans afoot with the Verasity price action in general, but overall I think on the daily time frame you can see here we're really starting to reverse back around, just like most of the altcoin market is. The altcoin basket has obviously been looking very healthy over the past few weeks, moving back to the upside with much aplomb. And you can see here Verasity no exception to that. Verasity basically bouncing back to the upside really nicely overall. And in general, I think we are going to start seeing some moves for altcoins, or at least some relief from the downtrends they've been in. We could already see the start of the signs for this across the market. If you look at all your altcoins, you can see they pretty much all look exactly the same as this altcoin basket, which is we've been under this ridiculous downtrend for a while, but we've bounced back up and we're looking pretty damn bullish overall. Verasity obviously no exception to this, although it has been looking a little bit like it's basically been manipulated quite heavily. So we'll have to keep an eye on the swings that we are looking at for Verasity right now. Obviously across the market things have been looking quite a lot better over the past few weeks. Bitcoin's obviously been chopping around a lot over the past few months, which has been leading to the altcoin market getting absolutely sliced to pieces. But if you look at the weekly time frame here for Verasity, you could be looking at, in my opinion, you've got yourself a really nice previous bull market, you come down, you make your swing low, you obviously go sideways for a long time, you come down, you manipulate below that previous level to get good entries, and then you could come up here and rip through some of these levels back towards the all-time high, going into that finale for the bull market, in my opinion. Overall, Verasity I think is a really good project, and I do think that it is going to have its time in the sun at some point. I've just been averaging into this for many years now, pretty much ever since we were back here. I did have some Verasity on the way up here, but I decided to hold it for the long term, quite foolishly at that time, which was 4 years ago. 4 years ago now. I've learned a lot since then, but since then I've pretty much been averaging into this every month, and I'm still, would you believe it, probably at about break even, because I just keep averaging in more and more. So really, any moves to the upside now, I'll be doing absolutely amazingly. So overall, Verasity, in my opinion, looking like it's turning back around in line with the rest of the market, and we could be looking at targeting up towards some of these good levels that we want to get back to, 0.5 cent, maybe up towards this 1 cent level, and then through these Fibonacci levels, if we can see ourselves getting a nice move to the upside soon and Bitcoin doesn't poo its pants. Thanks a lot for joining me again today for another video. Make sure to go down below and sign up for a massive BTCC bonus so you can receive and get involved with all our other great partnerships as well. Thanks a lot for watching.